trades for today. Today is Monday, March 13th of 2023. And we'll first talk through our roll covered call position in our small trading account in MPW. As you see here, we rolled the MPW April 21st $14 covered call. We rolled it down to $9. So let me show you why I did that. Here we see the chart of MPW. Notice it's been a strong decline over the past several days. It was holding support right around $10, $9.90, but it broke through that 3 days ago. And so once it did that, last week we made this trade in our big ops trading account. I just forgot to do it in the small account. So today we made that adjustment in the small account, so we rolled it down. MPW has really been beaten up lately, and it's a stock that has a lot of high short interest, which could potentially make it a stock that may have a strong advance in the future. But we don't want to talk about what may happen. Let's talk about what's going on here. So it's showing weakness. I decided to go ahead and roll this strike price down. We're still only going out about a month here to April 21st. We collected nice premium. We were able to put into our pocket 38 more cents per share. So nice premium for that roll. Now switching over to my main option trading account, today we did 3 trades, and all 3 of them were rolls. We had several orders sitting out there to enter new positions, but we didn't get the prices we wanted, so we just let them expire. And we'll look for those opportunities again tomorrow. So here's the 3 trades we did. The first one, we rolled the DLR March 17th $105 cash secure put option out to April 21st and down to $100. So let's look at that chart here. So here we see the chart of DLR, and our strike price was about right in here, about the 105 area, and it was holding support until several weeks ago when it broke through this 50 moving average, and now it's come back down and appears to be finding a new level of support right around 102. It did drop as low as we see here, $98.86. So I wanted to get this strike price down, so we were able to do that, get it down to the new area of support right at 100. We're actually able to pocket 10 cents per share, so not much, but the biggest thing is we got our strike price rolled down, and we only had to go out 1 month to do that. So very happy to get that done. Now let's move on to our PLD trade. So here you see that we rolled the PLD March 17th 125 cash secure put option, as well as the March 17th PLD 120 put option, and we put both of them out to April and put them at the 120 strike price. So let's look at the chart here at PLD. We see it's been in a nice uptrend, making higher highs and higher lows on this daily chart. Same one on the weekly chart. We're actually still in a nice uptrend, and if it can stay above this area right in here around 111, then this uptrend on the weekly chart will continue. And as of right now, we're still in an upward trend on the daily chart, because although it broke through this trend line here, it still is higher than this previous wave's low. So we're still looking pretty good. I just don't like that it broke through the 50 and 200 moving averages on this daily chart, and it broke through the 50 moving average on the weekly chart, but the 200 moving average is still below it, so still serving as support for it. So we're able to get this rolled down from 125 down to 120, and now we'll see how this plays out. We're actually able to do that and still pocket $1 per share, so very happy with that trade. We're now in a better position if the market continues to move down overall and PLD follows it and heads down. The final trade is in TROW, TROW. So we rolled the March 17th 110 cash secure put option out to April 105. We only got 26 cents. So one thing you're seeing here is when markets are weak like they have been over the past week, I don't so much watch how much cash I'm collecting. My main priority is to make a good trading decision. So when I see a market beginning to look weak, and with the possibility of it heading even further down, I look to reposition ourselves as aggressively as possible, and of course still walk away with some money. So that's what we did here with TROW. We rolled the 110 cash secure put option out to 105, and TROW is going ex-dividend here in the next couple of days, so its stock will drop by that dividend amount, at least temporarily, even if just intraday. But here's what we did. So we were at this 110 strike price here, so we can now delete that line because we rolled that down to 105. So we improved our strike price almost 5%. So now we only have the 105 strikes. We actually still are short the March 105 strike. We plan to try and roll out or roll it down, one of the two. So we now rolled this strike price right down below this area right in here that served as support for it back in sales back in December. So we got it down. It's still showing weakness. Ideally, I'd love to get it down to 100, but I was happy to get it rolled down by $5. We do see over here on this weekly chart, it's been finding nice support since around June of last year, somewhere around this 103 to as low as 93 or 94. So it's been finding support in this area and just kind of bounce along. Don't see a lot of strength in here from sellers. We see some from buyers and some from sellers, but mainly buyers have shown a little bit of strength here. unless you go back all the way out to December. Sellers were really strong back then in the daily chart. Looking at the weekly chart, it's a little more even, with sellers possibly having a little bit of an advantage over the past several months. So I was happy to get this strike price rolled down by $5, and we didn't pocket much. We pocketed a quarter per share, but the biggest thing is we're now in a better position with this trade. So that's our trades for today. We will, of course, be looking for opportunities tomorrow for new potential trades, as well as continuing to roll or close out the trades that expire this Friday. So I hope you have a great evening.